Hello, everyone, and welcome back to War in the Pacific Admiral's Edition. We are mid-June here, June 15, 1943. Yeah, we're just trying to get some night bombing into Bangkok. Let's push through this. Thunderstorms don't help us at all. We shoot down an Oscar. I guess that's the best we can do with these raids, is just damage his air unit. Damage and destroy these Oscars. Maybe that's the best we're gonna get out of these raids. Um, well, the moonlight is fine, but the problem is it's just these storms. I'm sure night bombing isn't that good anyway, but and probably it doesn't help that he's capping. In other words, I was going to mention something like maybe he should just not cap so that he doesn't lose fighters, but here's the thing, it could be those very fighters that are keeping me from hitting the bay, hitting his city, the factories. Okay, I should be able to take top A, but it might take a day because I may have to do an actual attack there, which we'll find out soon enough. And this should sink. No, but it still might. It's on fire, that helps. Hmm. He's not capping his army. Well, there would have been a nice cap trap. Yeah, I need those heavy anti-aircraft guns to be up there. So he's putting all of his eggs in this basket since he can't hit Changsha anymore. I think give me a few days and I might base some fighters here at Changsha. No. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be bombing these troops here. It's possible that if we eliminated a unit, they flew here all the way up there instead. Oh well. Oh, right, we're doing some damage here. That's pretty decent hits there. Alright, so again, not what I intended. Wow. Some nice hits on that one. See all these unconfirmed reports? That's crazy. Okay, so there's a sweep at Changsha, but I haven't seen any bombings since he lost some aircraft over there. Okay, but here's some Helens. Let's see if we can knock one out. Um, damage for sure. Hmm, it's a little lackluster. Come on, Flak. Let's go. Okay. All right, moving into, I guess there might be, okay, I was gonna say there might be some sub action, but there weren't. Let's take the land action. All right, so that's it. Tungu upgraded. We got several reinforcements recently, so we might not get so much this time, but we are getting some refits for sure. Yeah, trying to resolve that slowly but surely. Okay, we're getting a few things. So I thought I would record this for posterity. We only had one ops loss. That's absurd for recent times. And he had, by the way, he's flying half the number of sorties we are. Now, this includes Soviet aircraft, which is unfair, but we are trying to keep them basically trained up. I'm not really doing anything active. I just set them to train at the beginning of the campaign, and whatever happens now, just I'm not getting that granular with them. 12 air-to-air losses, 1 flag, 6 ops. Let's take a look at the details here. Um, Now this is 19, this is 24. We can tell this is probably 5 over what it should be. So we'll say 12 Oscars. That is a total of 14. 2 to ops. So we basically cleared out almost a whole, well, at least half a squadron, roughly. Those Helens that hit Changsha, it's possible our flak did work with some destroyed airframes there. Talia and Adina. And ours was a Warhawk. Possibly flying sweeps. And then if we look here at our top pilots, we lost that pilot also died of the P-40. That cargo ship we torpedoed I did not hear it sink, or if I did, I was totally not paying attention. My apologies. Um, but it should if it hasn't. And then that's that. So now let's just jump right into the 16th. Okay, we're back on June 16, 1943. Uh, hmm. So I tape flipped, and it's interesting because that's a good thing. Because in my zeal, oh, so his Oscars got shredded, so he brought up Tojo's. Severe storms. This is not ideal. I don't. I'm gonna. I'm not hitting anything anyway. I might stop doing those night raids. I think it's a bit cheesy that I'm. Okay. It's a bit cheesy that I'm shooting down so many fighters. I'm not doing it to shred his Air Force. I mean, honestly, I don't know which I'd rather do. Shoot down his fighters with my bombers or have him not escort and then we can hit the city. I'd probably rather hit the city. Maybe one bomb for every fighter, or I mean, every 2 to 3 fighters would be okay. One bomb hit on the city. That's not gonna happen though. I guess we can. Okay. Hustle it, boys, hustle. Get in there with your an aircraft piece. Wow. Pretty devastating bomb hits there. One thing I'm hoping that we're affecting is his morale. So obviously we want him to be disrupted and fatigued, but if we can knock down his morale so that when we assault, he'll be softened up a bit. Okay. Really chewing these units up. We're flying low with our P-38, see if we can strafe and drop a couple bombs. But I'm not seeing the bomb. It says bombing from 100 feet, but I'm not seeing any bombs. Alright, so the key is 20,000 feet. Now, I thought this was 14 hexes, and I thought that for the E it was regular distance from coveying. I'll have to double check that because that just doesn't seem right. The number of casualties seems low, but that's okay. I'm mostly worried about these devices being destroyed. Alright, in the land action here. Yeah, we need to probably attack soon. Okay, doing some refits here and upgrades and wrapping up the day. See if we get any reinforcements. Yeah, working on it, working on it. Yeah, just so you know, what this battalion is heading to this Srinagar, and as soon as it gets there, we'll be okay, I think. I think that's enough. Um, I should have double checked, but I'm pretty sure I already double checked. Yeah, plenty. So we'll get there probably in about 4 or 5 days. I'm gonna do this real fast, but I don't want to spend a lot of time. Honestly, I'm gonna try to go through this quickly. All right, Mayana, one of our dot bases that we're trying to upgrade out there in the Pacific. And some upgrades, which we saw. We got repairs completed on a couple of subs to go back out, and some transport aircraft. And 3 to 8. Six Tojos. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm actually surprised that many, but um, yeah, we lost a Vengeance. Yeah, we lost these aircraft miscellaneous tasks there. Um, no lost pilots, so that's excellent. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of close this out, and we will find our way to the Central South Pacific. Well, there again, we don't have a lot to talk about, but I will look at this. So 14 to truck, and I think we're flying there. So what do we got? See, this should be, oh, right. So we need a level 5 airbase. We're at level 4. That's why. My bad. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and just rest this guy because there's no point in dropping just a few bombs, wasting supplies, but more importantly, potentially losing some B-17s. Okay, I need to pull the trigger on Manus and Hollandia. Still in the works, still getting that um, authorized so that we can pull the trigger on it. But in the meantime, we're still consolidating in various areas, including chasing this guy down. Look at that, he's almost completely wiped out now. And we are almost there with Gull and Lark. I believe Gull is going here, Lark is going here. We can assault and finish it off if the bombers don't already do the job. Um, Believe it or not, I have a funny task here going here where I'm loading supplies just so I can expand this to the full three air units here. Maybe throw in some reserves just in case, and then put it in a place like this here. Um, he doesn't see us here. I'm going to disband, and we'll fly and start flying this group. We'll start flying out of here. Um, but in the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna have to get some AKLs, some light cargo ships. Maybe it's best to sneak one. Let's see, amphibious. Maybe it's best to just do one because it's sneakier. Oh, we could even do an LST. Let's do that. Because these things are tiny. And we'll bring some supplies over here. Hopefully, hopefully that'll be enough to cover to handle these PBYs. Anyway, consolidating Dealey, and then once we get established here with some air range, I'd like to have them look up this way into this area. Maybe catch some shipping in the Celebes Sea. Celebes. I'm trying to remember. I looked up how to pronounce that. Celebes, I think, is what it said. But anyway. Okay, this is where I want to do an assault, but I think I'm going to let these continue to rebuild one more day. We seem to be very slowly recovering these damaged devices, but one more day of bombing. Then we're going to shift our heavies. Everybody is going to go bomb this and hopefully not skip the day. And then we will assault. Um, and I might even set some of these like hurricanes to, for example, because they do carry bombs to fly in low and bomb this. You know what I should do? Where are my D's? Because the D's, can't remember. Let's take a look here. Okay, they do have a cannon, but they don't have, pardon me, they don't have bombs. That's the problem. 2B, no bombs. So, yeah, the 2Cs we could, um, instead of sweeping, we could fly in, strafe, bomb, etc. All right. As well as P40s. You have P40Ks, but these guys don't have. Oh, they do have bombs. Never mind. So we could have fighters flying, bombing missions, and yeah. All right, maybe even these Kitty Hawk 3s. No, these are mainly just fighters. Okay, but yeah, I just still want to eject those troops out of there right here. And I keep forgetting, but I think it's okay. Oh, wow, check this out. No wonder he's taking forever. Um, try a different route, buddy. No, I don't want him to be way off here. So we'll just go across the river here, and then we'll set it to march. It should follow this road down. Oh no, that was an okay path. Oh well. All right. Well, it is what it is. Okay. It might be still quicker to take. I don't know anymore. Um, so yeah, that's kind of the synopsis of where I'm at with this China thing. I'm considering pulling back, but he's coming in. So what we can do is just sit here and dig in, let him come in. Um, uh, I'm considering moving back to right here, or even better here. But DR, sorry, I'm just checking something here. Sand desert is times 3. DR is times 2. And DS is times 1. So, so SDE, this spot is the best spot to back up to. And then if he wants to knock us out, he's going to have to assault a times 3. So let's go. Okay. And that's that. Oh, he bought. Oh, so what I want to do is repair this and then get some fighters here. I might still put some fighters here even while it's damaged, but I don't know for sure. I'll have to look into it. I'm not sure what this means. Maybe we can use the runway just fine. Maybe the service damage means that its repairs on the aircraft are slowed. But we'll find out because I can put 60 aircraft here. So I may bring in some five of these squadrons, fly up here and keep him out of Changsha. And if I can do that, then maybe we can regroup some of this supply, keep this from being damaged, keep him from hitting our supplies, things like that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it here, but it was a brief overview. There's really not much to talk about at this time, but hopefully there will be some exciting things coming in the future. Take care, everyone, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.